Sure. Better see what that crowd's about.
What if the giant comes this way?
Please, everyone stay calm. Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Juana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Yes. I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves?
If everyone would...
It's one of the pirates.
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort. 2 of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite. Perhaps not, but I suspect some good can come of this. Per complanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mestre Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Giralde. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Got it.
Accept the light, and you shall be redeemed.
Sei futtito! Madicchio! I did not sign up to be burned!
This flame is not for purification. It is for illuminating the darkness. Sanctification comes only as a result of your journey. But the light will guide your way. Aethys has returned at last, but it's not too late to redeem ourselves.
As surely as my fingers are webbed, I tell you, gone, never left.
Sakes alive, Wanglith. Ain't we got more pressing matters to attend to than a baptism? We just missed one of the biggest reapings of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Here, I'll light them all at once. Hell yeah, it is. I call that the... Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams? I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism. Sure did. I get those kind of dreams sometimes. The ones that turn out true. Nightmares, more like. Terrors that come true. Had 'em since I was a little girl on the farm. Guess Gone was speaking to me even then.
Some of our brethren suffer from these visions more than others, while some of us, favorably, have none at all.
It ain't a curse. It's a blessing. A mark of the divine. It's madness, right? Who'd have thought a giant green statue might storm through the port? I did. I dreamed it for months, again and again and night and day, until I pushed the others to come here. We told the governor, but he wouldn't evacuate on account of me, not knowing exactly when our god might arrive.
No one believed it. But how could we know?
No, I don't think you are. You got this feeling about you, like you got a greater purpose to see to. I surely do. I already asked him to let me inland, on account of my dreams that came true. But he's not giving out the location of the Audra Pillar. You think he'd tell you?
You're not permitted, child, because it's too dangerous. But you never listen.
Yet I hear you all the time, Wanglith. Gone's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul. There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Jyoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wanglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gone bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours? I think I know what you are. If you're looking to talk to the governor, I might guess you're thinking to go inland. If so... Watcher, will you take me with you? I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it. You won't regret this.
Hey.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
So don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Sure. Can we talk? The children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around, see if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Oh, well, both grew up in Gilded Vale, same temple. All right. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room. I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Yeah. Got it.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
What marvelous carvings!
Oh, yes. This one is many centuries old. Blessed by Ngati herself.
Magnificent!
think that's beyond me.
Quickly inquire. Sure. Why not? Let me see and not be. Leave it.
Let's take a look.
Sure. No problem. Why not?
Well, that's not nice.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valiant Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Porto Maje.
I'd like to say the pleasure's all mine, but I try not to lie. Don't worry, I'm only here on account of him.
Of course. I see you've been as quick to involve yourself as ever. Quite the event, receiving one of the godlike in our little town. Perhaps it will take the people's minds off recent events. Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty. Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge. A few, well, quite a few people here in Porto Maje claim to have seen a giant of some kind. I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be ignored. But then, the Deadfire is a land full of such things. You must have heard the stories. Why, I haven't the slightest idea. Wherever giants go, deep beneath the waves, with luck. Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports. Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn. Indeed. Which means I can spare you, whereas I cannot spare the guards. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here. You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade? It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining, valuable enough to make sailing across the world seem like a sound adventure. We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture up until very recently. We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, A storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site? What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Oggi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Oggi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way. Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
I told you what happened, but you wouldn't listen to me. We could have prepared for this level of destruction. But what do I know? I'm just a priestess with prophetic dreams.
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site. Well, if Aothis happens to strike down the council, perhaps then I will have time to spare for him. Ha! Please do not repeat that. We each have our debts. Whatever you believe is going on, you can see it for yourself. That is precisely what I want. Gelade, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map, here.
You'll do it for the Watcher, but not for me? I see how it is.
Yes. Why wouldn't I want a pack of Dawn Stars crawling over my Adra mine in search of their lost deity? One more thing. If you should recover Oggi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Real quiet.
What? It's not nice. What? It's not nice. All done.
Leave it to me. Sure.
Ado, begging your pardon for the mess, sir. We are still recovering from the storm. We have supplies here for the paying customer. Provisions for the road, perhaps? Have a look.
Fresh fish!
Race you to the coral?
No, I have many fish here to trade. I caught them myself.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
You are a...
No word from the Animancers?
Not a thing.
Why not?
Clario is lying to us.
What do you mean?
Our ships are gone, and the pirates root all merchants. Either he is more worried than he seems, or he is an idiot.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you.
Guessing you're the one came in off that shipwreck down south. Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink. We're full up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their ride off the island ended up at the bottom of the sea. Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome. He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon. I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours. At a discount. Ah, well. He's a prat, but he's not so tough. Smack him around if it comes down to it. But I figure a few sharp words ought to do the trick. I appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone tidy the place up for you once you're through. Chances are they've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
Leave it to me. Sure.
Ah, a new face. You've heard, of course, that Norgund remains the most reliable and discreet supplier of mostly legitimate wares. Are you looking for something in particular? I am an honest merchant, sir. But I confess that the tools I supply have an unjustly sinister reputation. How my clients decide to use these items is not my responsibility, after all.
Why not?
Don't remember ordering more drinks. Thought I'd locked that thing. Blazes. I was going to say you wandered into the wrong room. But by the look of things, it runs in the family. Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah? My head's going to pieces. No, that's not nice. Things were real comfortable up until you turned up. Did Thorol put you up to this? You really want to get your teeth kicked in on his behalf? Get out of here before you regret it. The governor's got all his guards on high alert, staving off the pirates. So if anyone's going to be doing the throwing, it's going to have to be you. How about it, tough guy? Yeah, okay. I'm done. Come on, you lot. The crew of the Peregrine sails for brighter shores.
Yeah? Leave it to me. Got it.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? Didn't think you had 2 copper pieces to rub together. Still kicking, eh? Hey, good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room's yours if you want it, and for a job well done, here's your pay.
Got something you want to tell? Yeah, no problem.
Here you find civilization, amigo. But outside these walls, the jungle will eat you alive. That is, unless you prepare a wise and...
Eh? Sure.
You have to do something. Any of us could be next.
Oh? I cannot imagine who might wish to harm you, Mestre. Per complanca, don't tell me you're here to complain too. The virus. Are they recruiting right off the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's Eye as we speak. A fight, Mestre. One of the Juana women attacked a merchant. He has come out the worse for it. Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa. much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
Keep it down.
Why not?
Mama brings me stuff from her work sometimes. Real old stuff.
Sure.
Who's there?
Yeah, sure.
Tori, is that you? Wait, who are you?
I know exactly how he feels. And I beat up a lot of folks just the same way.
What is this? Why is one of the godlike in my house? Iswana. They are an unreasonable people. I was enjoying a night of cards when one of them attacked me, out of nowhere. I had not spoken a word to her, the mad devil. Look what she did to me, my ear. When the fighting is over, she takes my coin purse and strides away, bold as anything. Madiko, she was not even playing. There I am, counting my winnings, and suddenly a giantess grabs my shoulder. Perhaps I said something then, but she struck the first blow. The governor lets the Juana do as they please, and this is the result. I should be out there, helping to find our people. My wife, Zenetta, she is out there, and I... Listen, I am without other means. She took my coin purse, my wages. How am I to pay the governor? How am I to feed my son? That woman should be in the stocks. The guards do nothing. But you've heard me out at least. Do me the kindness of retrieving that coin purse, and I will give you what I can spare. They call her Mokeha. I imagine she is back in her village, feeling proud of herself, no doubt. Follow the road as it bends north, then west. You can't miss it. A pile of sticks and straw.
Hey, I got it. Hmm? Uh-huh.
Sure.
I can do nothing without more guards. Yes? What is it I can do for you? We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there. Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Guaritrici Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere. Something you wanted? Cue, I cannot say it would not be welcome, but you are only recently arrived, and not I here by choice. Why do this? I wish more felt as you do. I might get a full night's rest. Guaritrici Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it. We lost no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple, but things might have been far worse. What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face. Ado, stranger. Or is it captain? You have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around. Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish. I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's Eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality. My loyalty has given him heirs.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. Right on the steps? I am sorry for the last. I tell you, Savia, I cannot help my magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby. Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... every one of them, sir. You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess. You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid. A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing. The commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all. You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing but Norgund in the Kraken's Eye. He carries many such useful items, all for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
Keeping out of trouble? A little jest. What is it? Eccoci. Why should I do that? To show my appreciation for his aim? Rigere is a drunk and a fool. Do not trouble yourself on his behalf. Something you wanted? Keeping out of trouble? Diverus? Well, good riddance to him. It's your coin to spend.
Agrasima, Captain. See you at your ship.
A spy, no doubt about it.
Quite the dramatic entrance.
Well, don't see why not.
We got
Let's go. Be on sick! Be on sick!
Threshed. Arthek Worthen Roth.
After him!
Hey. Of course.
Leave it to me. Why not?
Something must be wrong with my vision. No matter how much I blink, I cannot make out more than blurry lights in the darkness. But you are quite blinding. Pain. I came to help one of the traders gather her belongings. Then other men came. They struck me over and over. Is that why I cannot see? Dead? Oh, but this is terrible.
Let me ease this one's pain, Watcher.
Leave it to me.
Nothing but endless grey mist. This is not the afterlife I was promised. You seem to know where you are going.
Watcher, you're talking to a lost soul, aren't you? I'll just shine them the light real quick.
Yeah? Well, don't see why not.
Not much cause to come out this way unless you're looking for trouble. Although you've found it. Echo, see? This is my street. That doesn't change after a little rain. That Storm Speaker, she didn't concern herself much with this place, did she? Me and my gang, we keep the peace here, and the locals pay their dues. Nothing here now but what they left behind. Merle, she must be desperate. Not so desperate as to come here, on her knees to beg for herself, but she sent you. No, there's my answer. I get my cut. There's no sense in ruining a good thing. A favor? Merle, I should buy her dinner, maybe. Done. I'll do it. Bon piacco. Can't be too bad, having a commander in your pocket. Tell Xavier this isn't permanent. Second the water clears up and things are back to normal, we're through. I'll spread the word. Guaritrici Street is under lawful protection now.
Keeping out of trouble? A little jest. What is it? Perfetto. He's a little shitne, but a lazy one. He will not cause trouble if he does not have to. Easier to work with a familiar face for the moment. I can deal with him later. So, we have one small part of Porto Maje. Well, here you are, for your time. If I had 10 men like you, the whole of Porto Maje would be set right within the week. Keeping out of trouble?
Gotta wait in my lantern now. Almost feel like I can hear the soul when I jostle it around. I did, recently with you. You were walking the depths of the ocean, but you didn't drown. And in your hand, you gripped the key to Eora's end. I've seen stars wreathing a statue's brow, and souls flowing like tears over gleaming Audra. And then my god headed into the heart of the storm, where he could find the darkness. Tell me what's on your mind? We talking during the Saints' War or after he died? Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human, and when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died. And I think a part of him did, the part he'd most closely woven into living flesh, the part that represented life and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian rot and falling away, that which is death. I really only know what my folks taught me. Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my high priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gon. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Obsidian, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god. Then you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now. No need to fiddlefoot around. I'm listening. Reckon not. But I can't help but be a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My ma caught me once necking in the merkberry stalks. And of course, I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words. Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gods darn it. I'm glad we talked.
What do you need?
May Aethys' light...
Well, don't worry about it then.
You watch over her, you hear? That's one of ours whose fate you've taken into your hands.
For God's sake, I don't need nannying, Wanglith. I've reaped more with my 2 hands than you'll dream in a lifetime.
And you've pride in that? Do you see why she needs guarding? You must shield her light. Do not let her lose it or her life. Do you seek a blessing from the light? If it's a fellow missionary you seek, then you might talk with Nordegand at the temple in Nekataka. She's been around a while, knows more of us than most anyone else.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Leave it to me.
Dim in the lantern.
Why not? Sure. Why not?
Amura's winds blow sweet upon you.
For many years, I've only ever seen one of your kind. And then, the Valiants come. They told me what became of your ship. I say again that you are lucky. It is the only ship that survives. I could protect Porto Maje, or else its ships, but not both. Perhaps Clario thinks I chose poorly. Better than it may seem. Clario can be reasoned with, especially if one approaches him with coin in their pocket. He is not a cruel man. I suspect he might even enjoy life on the island if he were free of his masters. Akira, do not all people trade for the same reason? The Valians have brought us guns, medicine, wine, and food. Some of them we have even convinced to help with the canoes. My people have come to enjoy these things. The medicine has helped many of the children recover from fever. We gain from this peace. So long as Clario keeps his company masters away, we lose little. Yes, one of the old titans, say the priests. Andra is angry, though why, our priests do not know. I am only glad it has journeyed elsewhere. Aethys. Is it redemption you seek, then? You risk much to chase a god across the sea. The Dawn Stars, too, wish to meet this god. What if he does not wish to be found? Yes, but it will take Clario's assistance. Convince him, and I will aid you. You are one of his people now. It falls on him to protect you. Yes, one of the old Ngati, Andra's realm, harbors many great beasts. They say the ancestors of the Kahanga tribe, and so their queen, hold pacts with such creatures. My priests wonder if this is her doing. Yes, one of the old Titan. I do not know. Most fled the sight of it, and Clario has provided little information. This was the subject of our argument. Mokeha is proud, like her father. Each day this alliance tests her patience. What has happened? She shares my blood, my caste, my temper. But she is a daughter of the tribe. It is different among our people. Mokeha is no thief. She has all she needs here. What need has she to steal? The Valians must be mistaken. Speak with her. You will see. Mokeha could have killed him, if she wished to. Is it not enough that he lives? I am the one who told her to go and learn more of the Valians, to make peace. I do not think my advice has worked.
Quickly and quiet. Sure.
What do you need? Hey. Sure.
What for do you skulk around in the dark? Do you not sleep? What for do you skulk around in the dark? Do you not sleep? What for do you skulk around in the dark? Do you not sleep?
My eyes are peeled.
What for do you skulk around in the dark? Do you not sleep?
It is late, outsider. Get some rest.
Time to see and not be... Why not? Leave it.
What?
You are joking.
I'll say the captain is quite handsome.
But sister, they are...
Keep it down.
Sure.
You're a follower of the light?
The light? Oh, you mean... well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawn Stars, even if firstly I'm a Gaunite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right. Surely, some other time, then. Was it the...
Fancy a look at the wares, my friend? Cozy spot, right? Not much competition, apart from the basket lady. And the Hawana have coin to spend and goods to trade, same as the rest. Did I see it? Best night of my life. She just... And he was snuffed out like a candle, poor bastard. I assumed he was being his usual charming self. How he and the wife get on so well, I have no idea. Why do you ask? Not really. I saw the Huano woman bearing down on him, looking like trouble. They argued for a bit. His buddies were dragging him down the road not long after that. Best goods on the...
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Shodi. She means well. I can see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different. But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that. I get why she's like that. I mean, I was there once, long time back. But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better. It doesn't seem like she's any different than what she shows. Same thing, really. That's just her trying to find a way to worship Aethys that makes sense to her. I guess that sounds familiar now that you mention it.
I did not think Clario's outsider to be one of Nagati's favored. You were looking for Kawa? Rinko? The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief? What concern is this of one such as you? You have come a long way on the word of one fool. What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagati's storms, even when they ignore our advice. Ikawa told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern, not until Rinko. I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat. For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you? Don't be foolish. Clario will see to him. His kinsmen would let him starve? Why did this not prevent him playing at cards in the first place? Are all Valians so mad for coin? So then, what am I to do? I did not wish him dead. Huh. Then here's what you came for, though it is an uneven trade. I will ask our chieftain to send a healer for that idiot Valian. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering.
Most days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry. A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side! She what? Let her apologize to my face, the shark spawn. Merla. What good is an apology? Does it fix my ear? Enough then. I am forgiving. You have what I asked for. I promised you a share of the coin. We leave it at that. You have saved my family, Aimiko. I say it plain. Agrasima.